Okay, Wayne Jetski almost viral. Here with Fresco Trey, draped up in some Barstool merch.
You said what?
So you dripped up in some Barstool merch.
Oh yeah, you got me right. For
I know.
Sure. Yeah, you got me right.
I'm glad we had at least one of like these retro colorway shirts we just put out.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to give you like some oversized golf shirt or something.
Yeah, I was looking for the all black fit, but when y'all seen this, I was like, yeah, I gotta throw this on. Man.
Yeah, it's like neutral colors. It goes well.
Yeah.
So you're here. You dropped a single today.
I did. Back in my shell.
Back in my shell. Very hard. Melodic.
Thank you.
Melancholy, sad bangers. That's kind of what you're known for.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the song a little bit. When did you record it, and what's the story behind it?
I recorded that song like probably like about 5-6 months ago.
Yeah.
It was a little minute ago. It was a song I made. I was actually going through that at the moment, and I was just one of them days where I was just like kind of like in my feelings, and I made it. I made it just wanting to talk about what I was going through at the moment, and it came out well. And when I teased it, people responded well to it. So
how'd you tease it? TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok.
You are someone that I first found on TikTok. What was your specific TikTok strategy for this song? Like, was the video that got some traction? Was it like just you selfie style playing the song? Was it like a like a one take reenactment? How'd you market it?
I think the first video I posted was like it was an old video that I did for a different song, but it was like so I shot the video for a different song called "Love Don't Live Here," and then in the midst of shooting it, we took a one take of me like performing in front of a mic, but like super emotional. Yeah. And so I had just took that video and layered the song over it. I just put the lyrics, and that was it. I think I was just bored, and I just wanted to tease something, and I did it. And, like I said, people responded well to it, and then from there, I just kind of I had made a video of me performing that song behind the mic, emotional, and then that one it did well too. So that was kind of.
I feel like TikTok's been an accelerant in your career for sure, right?
Exactly. Nah, facts.
When did you start using the platform, and did you think that it was going to be the thing that got your music popping? Were you making music before TikTok?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, I hated TikTok. Like I hated it with everything in me. I hated it. I was finna because I couldn't get it.
You thought it was like some corny like dancing the camera type shit?
I feel like everybody who was blowing up was like people who was like, I mean, not saying they are corny, but I just thought that you gotta like do crazy stuff to blow up, and that wasn't me. And then I was finna give up on it, I ain't gonna lie. And then a guy that I was working with, he just posted a video on his own on my page, and it was like how to make a hit. He put a little video together, and then it went viral, and I just started gaining a lot of followers.
He put it together for your page, or he put it on his page?
He put it together on
for
my
your
page. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
it's crazy how much the career of an artist, or even just like the life of a song, can change overnight by TikTok. And I think it's super impressive, like, and just a testament to like new technology is always going to be pushing music forward. Obviously, like we said, TikTok was part of your accelerant that got you popping, but you're a little bit mysterious. Like no Wikipedia, couldn't Wikipedia Fresco Trey, couldn't really find too much background. Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really like me and my pops, that's my manager. We be arguing all the time because he tried to get me to like interviews, and I don't really like doing them.
You don't fuck with it?
I don't really like doing them, but we getting into it, or we getting into doing more interviews and just like putting that back, like you said, that backstory out there, that background out there. But yeah,
I think it's necessary, at least now. Like, there's people like Playboy Cardi who are like super fucking mysterious and don't do no interviews, but I feel like the generation of like instant gratification and everyone wants to get more content in their faces at all points. Like you kind of have to, as an artist, be almost a content creator at the same time, or be open to shit like interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of kid were you growing up? Athlete? Were you like a nerd? I don't strike you as a nerd, but were you a bookworm or something?
Nah. I mean, I was good in school.
Yeah.
Like I was good. Like I had, A's, B's, a couple C's, but I wasn't a bookworm. But I was heavy in basketball. Like,
cool.
Like I was like heavy in basketball. Like before I started music in 2018, I had like a D1 offers for basketball.
Oh shit!
And,
were you point guard, shooting guard?
I was like point guard, shooting guard, but I probably would have been point guard going to college. But I just
what was your bag like? You a shooter, assist first? What were you doing?
I did it all. I did what I had to do to win. By the time, I ain't gonna lie, by the time I got into like 11th, 12th grade, my defense was 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 key for me.
So you were Pat Bev type.
Nah, cause I could scope for real. He could scope too. I ain't gonna
He has a show at Barstool, Pat Bev.
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, he could scope for real. I don't know. I feel like I just gritted stuff out whenever it can. I just had whatever I needed to do to win. I did it. You know. So, but Bag was different though. Bag was different.
You think you could take out a lot of these rappers one-on-one in ball?
Of course. Yeah. Like
anybody in like the new school, new generation. Does anybody have any type of ability to keep up with you? Like have you seen the new White Man Can't Jump? You see Jack Harlow playing? Could you sauce up Jack Harlow one-on-one?
Yeah.
Easy money.
That's easy. I think really the only person who I think could play with me probably is Dave East.
He could ball. He played at Towson. Yeah, he played D1.
Yeah, I think that's the only
big as
person.
fuck too. He's like 6'8".
That's probably the only reason he'll be able to do something. But anybody else, nah.
You got to get in one of those crew league tournaments.
Yeah, I was just at the crew league. I ain't play though. I was just there. Shout out Eli. But I was just there, and they had it in Atlanta right before I came here.
Who was playing?
It was Key Glock, Key Glock, Nick Cannon, Rob 49, Hitman Holla.
Yeah. How's Nick Cannon?
I ain't gonna lie. I had got there a day late, so I ain't see him play. And the day I got there, he left. He flew out.
Word.
So I ain't get to see him play. So.
All right, so high school, you're playing ball. Are you making music at this point too, or you're just solely locked in sports?
I'm solely locked in sports. I started making music in 12th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, I was making music. And
what was the setup?
In the basement. It was in the basement.
Real mic, or were you on like Apple headphones like these kids these days?
Nah, I had a real mic, but it was like $100 mic though.
Cool.
My sister had got it for me. I was.
Any of those tracks still out there on SoundCloud, like on the SoundCloud second page or something?
Nope. They trying to re-release them though, but I don't think none of them out. Is any of them out? I don't think any of them out.
You should re-release them. If you got the stems, bro, like, you're with the label now. They could master the fuck out of that shit. It'll sound legit.
Man, it ain't about the quality. It's my voice for real. I was still finding my voice. Like, my voice was cheeks.
Were you rapping, or you were trying to sing too? Like, kind of like your style now?
I was trying to sing, but I ain't know. I wasn't confident enough to like be in a higher register. Like, I was just like low, like, singing like that. That wasn't it for me.
Where did you start developing like the melodic singing stuff and like the guitar beats? Like I love that about your music, where it's guitar based, but you're talking about hard shit, and you're also getting into like a little bit of a like heartbreak type of vibe. I think it contrasts itself really well. Like somber beats and you spitting real shit is fire. How did you get into that lane?
My favorite artist is Post Malone.
Okay.
So I think that had a big influence on it. Me just listening to him growing up. I don't know. I just feel like guitar. When I hear a guitar, everything just flow right. So I think that's it.
Were your early songs guitar based? Like 12th grade songs?
I think so.
Damn. So you've been at it for a minute.
I ain't gonna lie though. At the moment, I'm trying to do less of it and try to get into like do more other stuff just so it won't sound the same my whole career. Like I've been trying to do more like piano pads.
Yeah, you got a bunch of shit like that. You, like on the project you dropped in 2022. There's a range of stuff. Yeah. Obviously, that pocket is probably what got you a little bit of notoriety originally, but you definitely have I think an expansive catalog. Yeah, for sure. I don't throw the guitar piece to the side. That's my shit.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna throw it all the way to the side. I'm just gonna, yeah. I ain't gonna throw it all the way to the side. I'm just gonna, yeah.
So what song was the first one that really got you a little bit of traction?
Feel Good.
Okay.
Song called Feel Good. You heard that one before?
Yeah, for sure.
I had did that one. Then when I did that one, that's when all the labels started, jumping on board. And then when I ended up signing, I had got a feature with TJ.
Yep.
And then that kind of went up, and then after that, it was Need You. Need You was just kind of just the one that just like...
Yeah, that's the one that's on top of your Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit going crazy. What is it, like 30 million plays or something like that?
Something like that. It's like 28 on Spotify. Yeah.
That's nutty, man.
Yeah.
What was it like when you just started hitting million after million? We're like, is this crazy? It feels like it's not even real numbers at that point. When you see millions, you're like, what the fuck?
Facts. Like the first day I dropped it, the first night I dropped it, I dropped it, then I went to sleep. I woke up, it was at like 400,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so on Spotify. So I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, like that was crazy. I ain't never had that happen. Like, but it was a similar feeling though, because the TikTok did that. Like I posted a TikTok and I went out, and then by the middle of me, like at the club, I looked at it was at like 2 million views.
2 million?
So I was just like, yeah, it was crazy.
Damn, man.
All right.
That's wild. So the label calls kind of started happening right away almost, right?
The label, I was signed in with Need You.
Okay.
Yeah, I was signed at that point. So.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant this was Feel Good. Okay,
Nah,
so this is Need You. Okay.
Yeah.
When Feel Good started going, what was the numbers like? Was it?
What's crazy is it wasn't even like that.
Really?
Like Feel Good was like, I think first night I had like 20,000 streams.
That's still solid.
Yeah, it's solid,
bro.
but it wasn't. But it was. I think the potential is what caught people. You know what I'm saying? Like the potential, like the sound. It was like, okay, it sounded for independent artists. It sounded like
legit.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's what it was with that. And it wasn't, the numbers weren't crazy, but I think it was just the potential that caught everybody.
And then you start getting calls. You start getting every A&R tapping in with you. What is the process of fielding offers, calls, and then signing with Warner?
I ain't gonna lie. When I started getting out of college, I was ready to sign. I was ready to sign and get up out the city. Mm-hmm. But my pops, he was right there with me. He was like,
shout out pops.
Yeah, he was like, we gotta wait it out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta play the long game. You can't be too excited and too ready to jump off that cliff. So we waited it out. You know what I'm saying? We weighed our options and we took every meeting. And Warner Warner just felt like home. You know, and I told him that's what I wanted. We wanted it to just feel like home wherever we was at. We wanted to feel like a big family. So that's what happened, and that's why we're here where we at.
What is the best thing that you think they supply you with, like outside of like funding, obviously in advance? Like, what's the most valuable thing to being with a record label to you?
I feel like when it comes to like playlisting and stuff, I feel like they're real good with that playlisting the music and getting the most out of every drop. You know what I'm saying? Not just dropping blanks, but waiting that 2 weeks and just getting it to be listed for real.
Yeah, they got someone pitching to every Spotify editorial.
Exactly,
they got everybody doing discovery and stuff. It's crazy. It really is a machine. People talk about the music industry being a machine, but it really is.
Yeah.
First couple weeks, months being into signing, how much has your lifestyle changed? Like, are you buying a whip? You buying a house? What did you do?
I did. That's what I did. I bought a whip, and then I got a crib in Cali.
Nice.
And,
what part of California? LA?
Orange County.
Orange County. You're smart. See, bro?
Yeah,
LA is whack.
Yeah, LA.
Everyone's a part-time actor, singer. They're always trying to sell you on a dream. That's a very smart move.
It's just like it was a culture shock for me because like I said, for 20 years I grew up in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to Southern hospitality. I'm used to all that. And I go to Cali, it's just a whole different world. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna move. I'm finna leave soon.
If you want Southern hospitality, don't come to New York.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. I had performed Monday night, and I told him, I was like, I had been in New York for like 4 hours and I already got hunked there more than I have the whole year.
Yep.
It's just crazy.
No one gives a fuck about the color of the lights. They're jaywalking. It's. I mean, I'm guilty of it as well, but it's a different beast. What is
You got a car out here?
I do have a car. I'm from Long Island though, so it's a little bit more open.
From where?
There. Long Island.
Oh, okay.
Hence the accent that you couldn't understand.
So you drive there, or you live in the city now, or you be driving from?
I live in Long Island.
Okay.
I take the train in, or I drive. I typically take the train because traffic in and out of Manhattan is.
Yeah. How long is the drive? Like
there's no traffic, it'd be under an hour. With traffic, it could be like 2.5 hours.
Damn.
There's like one main highway that goes in and out of Queens to Long Island, so it's a nightmare.
Get somebody else to do it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't have it like you yet, so I don't know if I can hire a driver. But yeah, Long Island is great, but tough to get to. Is that where you're spending a lot of time now, recording a lot of your music out in LA? Or sorry, Orange County?
Nah.
That's
why, and that's another reason I'm finna leave too. Cause like out of a year, I'd probably be there 4 months.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't really make sense. So I be spending a lot of my time recording like Atlanta, Miami.
Cool. Makes sense.
Stuff like that, But I just don't. I'm gonna be sad when I leave LA though. But, I mean Cali because of like the weather.
Yeah, the weather is different. Like Miami's nice, but Miami's fucking hot.
Yeah,
it's a different type of hot. It's humid.
Yep.
California is warm. I wouldn't like classify it as hot, and it's a little bit more of a drier climate. Cali has the best weather.
It's just that wind, like it's just I don't know. It's like that breeze. And at night, it's like hot in the day. Then at night you could put a hoodie on, but it ain't too cold to where you like shivering. It's perfect.
I feel like it's perfect to wear basically any type of outfit besides like a fucking North Face. But like you could go jeans and a t-shirt and be good. You could go shorts and a hoodie and be good. It's great. I want to ask you something about Miami. I'm gonna check the cameras real quick, but I'm gonna ask you a Miami question. All right, we're back. I had to check the cameras. So we're talking about Miami, California, just kind of different areas in the United States. But I have one question that's kind of Miami related, I think. Fresh off a Heartbreak, that track, you said, I done checked a lot of supermodels off my checklist. Obviously, you know, we're talking about getting on and your catalog of women starts to change. Have you actually like hung around like the top tier like supermodel type bitches?
When you say top tier, what you mean?
I mean like these girls that are just their sole income is just like being hot. Not necessarily an OnlyFans girl, like Instagram models. Have you spent a lot of time around them?
Yeah, I've been around them before.
What do you think about, and this is not to say like beautiful girls can't also be a lot of fun, but I think that caliber girls are like not worth the time because they're just like too hot to have any type of good personality.
Yeah. It's some, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't like being around them. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't like being around them. I rather like, I'm at the point now, I rather have me some good look college girls or like some, you know what I'm saying? Some girls who got, 10,000 followers on Instagram. Them supermodels, they just be too into the trend. Like it's just like everything is just about. It's not. They don't live in the moment. It's like 100%. It's like all about just like putting on for.
Take a picture of my food. Take a picture of my outfit.
So somebody else can see it. Like it's just like I don't know. It'd be weird. Like and when I'm around them, I'm cool. I'm a cool person. I'm the type of person where I can make a woman of that caliber like come down and just be more
down to earth and shit.
Down to earth, but I don't need like putting my time there. You feel what I'm saying? Like
I'm working on a theory that says anything above like an if you're going on a scale 1 to 10, like an 8.3 is just not worth the time. Like you'd rather knock some points off the beauty and just have someone that'll actually be able to hold a conversation with you. That's what I'm working on. Not to say that a beautiful woman can't also hold a conversation, but I'm afraid of these Instagram models. They're too hot for their own good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like you can ask my people. I don't even. They're not even them girls. Not even 10s to me, or they're not even like above 8 to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like mine is like more like personality driven.
100%.
They get you like it's like the maximum you can get for your looks with me is like an 8 or a 7.5. The other 3 or 2 gonna have to be your personality.
You know who Emily Ratajkowski is?
No.
I'll show you a picture. You definitely seen her though.
Let me see.
But she's like the hot girl on the internet. Like everyone says like the hottest girl alive. A lot of people.
Let me see. I can be the judge of that.
She's bad, bro. Emrata. Check her out.
Have you seen a Home Depot girl?
Home Depot girl? That sounds like my kind of girl though.
She just lost her job though. Let me see.
What do you think of her? She got famous initially because she was in the Robin Thicke Blurred Lines video, the one with him and Pharrell, where they got sued by Marvin Gaye's estate because they sampled, I don't know, some Marvin Gaye song.
Bro.
What do you think?
I've been there.
You been around her?
This look like, hold on.
Oh, this is the title now.
Bro.
Fresco Trey is dating Emily Ratajkowski.
Nah, not dating. I've been around her though, multiple times.
She cool? So maybe she's gonna bust open my theory. Is she cool? Because when I have this like discussion with my boys, I'm like, take Emily Ratajkowski for example. She's stunning. I bet she is awful to be around.
Wait, does she live in Cali?
Definitely, for sure.
I've been around her. I ain't know who she was. I don't know. I don't even remember. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that's who that was. But yeah, I've been around her multiple times. I don't remember how she was though.
Damn, I wish.
But she couldn't have been an asshole because I would have remembered if she was. All
right, so maybe she just destroyed my theory, but I'm still gonna run with it, and maybe, in the future I'll do some field research.
Wow,
you dropped 2 projects. in the last 2 years, the Heartbreak Diaries. What goes into making a project with the major label involved? Like, how much time in advance do you kind of have even the idea of, you know, the name, the vibe of the songs figured out? Like, can you just be recording like a month before you got to turn it in and be like, this is my idea, boom, boom, boom?
Yeah, I mean, I never have a deadline.
Okay.
It's all up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I want to release it, it's all up to me. Like, I've been, like, my last one, I mean, not my last one, but the one I'm going to do next, Heartbreak Diaries 3, that's been in production for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I initially had it coming out months back, but I was like, nah, it ain't ready yet. I'm gonna keep going, keep working on it. And so that's really just up to me and the team whenever we feel ready.
When you say it wasn't ready yet, is that because you're someone that's like, you know, always listening to the demos and thinking about, oh, I could have done this different, I could like tweak this ad lib, something like that?
Yeah, or it's like, all right, I got 4 good songs, but, or say, all right, I'll be like, all right, I got two slow songs, I got 2 hype songs, I got 2 pop songs. Now I just need a banging hip hop song. Like it's like I'm always just thinking like placement wise. Like, all right, this what I'm missing. I'm missing this. I'm missing that. I'm always in my head for real. Like I might need to just like sit back and let somebody else pick them because I'll be always in my head about it.
The track list lengths, I'm gonna look at it right now. They're pretty short on both of them. What do you think about? Yeah, 7 songs on both. They're more or less EPs, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Is the third one gonna be same thing? Probably like 7 songs.
Nah.
Longer, full length album.
Yeah.
So in your eyes, what's a full length album? Is because now everyone's doing 21 songs. Lil Durk just said I'm going back to 13. Like, what range?
Yeah, I'm thinking like 13, 14.
Yeah. I think I hope that comes back a little bit, and I understand the reasoning for streaming and shit. But like, a lot of these songs on like rappers' albums that have like 30 songs, and then they add deluxe, and it's like they're all hard, but I don't know if you need songs like 22 to fucking 27, you know?
Yeah. Then they get, a lot of times when you get that many songs, they get looked over.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they get skipped over. Like one of my songs, I don't know if you heard of, it's called Imagine. I dropped it on, which one was that? Was it the Heartbreak Diaries 2, I think? I dropped it on there, and when I dropped it, that song like completely got looked over, but within the last 2 months, that song been going crazy, and it's been out a year. You know what I'm
sick.
saying?
What's the reasoning behind it, like kind of having a second life?
We just...
TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok and Instagram Reels. It was Instagram Reels for real.
Really?
Both of them. But we just posted a performance video. I did a performance video, and I posted it, and it just took fire. Just the words just kind of took people's heart, and it just went crazy. So it's like, I feel like too many songs. And that was a 7-song EP. So imagine having 20 songs, you know what I'm saying? You probably had like 5 or 6 songs to get overlooked.
100%.
So,
and I think it kind of fucks up like the narrative of an album. I kind of like the idea of like, you know, when you would listen to an album back in the day when it was on a CD and you're just playing it start to finish. I think with streaming, a lot of people like go to the fucking, on Apple Music, they see the one that has a star, they go to Spotify, see what has the most plays and listen to that first, and it kind of fucks it up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think the whole like everything today has kind of just like, I don't know, did something to music. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like people do music no more for the art. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really for the money and just for the fame. I don't really think it's for the art no more. You know what I'm saying? Being like expressing yourself. I don't think that's the deal no more. And I don't know. It does something to people, you know, of my caliber who really do this to express themselves and, you know, to go in the studio and speak about stuff that's, you know, meaningful to them. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays we're like, all right, for you to be on the top, you got to make something that TikTok gonna love, or you got to make something that, you know what I'm saying, that could put a dance behind it or something. And it's just kind of like, damn, like, is this the lane I'm in now? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It'd be crazy. It'd be messing with a nigga mind sometimes.
And it's tough because it's like, you kind of got to get with it or get run over, at least from an artist perspective. And I think it's only going to get worse, especially with the AI shit. Like, it's kind of scary. Like that one Weeknd and Drake song is hard.
That was fire.
It was fire as fuck.
That shit was hard. That shit was hard. I was like, dang, yeah.
I was thinking like, there's no way Drake doesn't now have whoever is that like producer guy who made it signed as like a writer or something like that. That would be the smart move. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I saw a couple artists coming out saying like, I don't give a fuck, do whatever you want with my voice. If you want to put the song out, we'll go 50-50 on the publishing. Like, I think that's a cool idea. But I think it's gonna get to a point, and I heard do you know who Mike Stud is?
Yeah.
It was by Mike. I heard him on a podcast talk about it. He's like, I think it's getting to a point where especially young kids just don't give a fuck about the artist, and they just hear a song and it's like, oh, this is sick. Whatever AI bot created it, it's fire, and they got to find a new one in a week. So it's gonna get tough to deal with for sure. I asked you about Mike for that question, but I also think he's someone that you would be fire on track together. Yeah. He has had a couple songs with Vori, who I know you've collaborated with, and he's in more of like it's a little bit more country leaning, but I think that'd be a good crossover for you. Have you tapped into his catalog at all?
Yeah, hell yeah. Me and Mike, we had like with 2 or 3 songs.
Out?
No, they ain't came out yet. But my Feel Good,
Dropbox link.
My Feel Good, he was the original feature on there.
Really?
I got another song with him that ain't came out, but I had opened up for him on tour before.
Sick.
Yeah, it was me and Charlie.
Charlie Handsome?
Charlie on a Friday.
Oh, Charlie on a Friday. Yeah. He's the blonde kid, right?
Yeah. So I opened up for him on his last tour. So yeah, cool. Mike been showing me love since 2019 when awesome. I was on tour post. I wasn't performing, but I was on post invited me to come to it had like a last like 5 shows of his tour. He invited me to come, and Mike just kind of just like was showing love the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even know I made music. He was just showing love to me as a person. And then when I got off tour, he was following me. He saw my music, and he just like, you know, just kept showing love. So it's all love with Mike.
Yeah, his music's hard, and I fuck with his like mindset and kind of like his business model heavy. He's pushing like independence. He's obviously doing it solo, and I think he's got a lot of good knowledge he spits to everybody, like on his podcast and stuff. I watch the podcast all the time. Talk about Vori a little bit. How'd you guys meet, and like what's it like work with him? Because I feel like, and not to keep going back to the guitar bass shit, but both of you guys just go hard on the guitar beats, and I love. Like I grew up listening to country music, like old school country music, Johnny Cash, like fucking Hank Williams Sr. So not like the Jason Aldean pop shit, but I like the like dark brooding over a like a country beat kind of, because it's like with Johnny Cash, you talk about doing fucking blow and shit. So it's something I really fuck with.
Man, I don't remember where I was coming from. I think it was Miami, but I don't know how I started listening to Vori, but I had found his music. Yeah. And I was listening to it heavy. And I was like, I had got on the plane one day, and I was like, I'm finna just DM him. And I DM'd him. I was like, I just DM'd him on some like, bro, I love your music. Like you a legend. Like keep going. Like don't stop. And I put my phone on airplane mode. And by the time I landed, a couple people from my team was blowing me up because they had my Instagram, and they was like, bro, check your Instagram. Check your Instagram. Like Vori DM'd you. He DM'd you. Fire. And he didn't even DM me back and was like, appreciate it. He DM'd me like, I guess he looked at my DM and just went to my page, and he like seen a song that he liked, and he was like, bro, this shit here is crazy. Like I want to hop on it. Like if you can, like send me the open. Like we gonna make it work. So I did it. I sent it to him. You know what I'm saying? He showed love, and then from there we just kept in contact. He ended up. I had wrote a song. I had wrote a hook on Meek Mill's album, and Vori was who helped me get that. Like he, you know what I'm saying?
He's with Dream Churches, right?
Yeah, cool. He like tapped it in, and he introduced me to Meek Mill Engineer. Fire. Meek Engineer was like sending me like stuff like, all right, we need a hook for this, like write this, and it just happened like that. But Vori was the one who started. Like he was just showing love, you know what I'm saying? So we got some more stuff working right now. So hopefully, you know, we get it right before tape come out or not. So,
yeah, I'm excited. He's you know, he made a big name for himself. Obviously, worked with Kanye, working with Meek, and he's done a lot of cool shit. And it's dope that you guys are tapped in. What's your live show like? Are you going crazy on stage? Are you more subdued? How do you perform?
I like to go crazy on stage. Like I go on stage, no shoes on, because I know like no shoes, like because I be really just trying to like I be want to go crazy on stage. Like if it's something I can climb up on the stage, I'm gonna climb up on it. If it's like something I can jump, I'm gonna hate it, but if it's something I can jump off, I'm gonna jump. Like I just like the entertain and go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm so laid back and reserved.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say you seem like a reserved guy, but I can tell you probably bring it out.
I'm laid back and reserved, so like when I get on stage, I just try to like show a whole different side of me. You know what I'm saying? Because you ever heard of a term like introvert to extrovert? Yep. That's me. Like I'm an introvert, but if I'm around my people, I can get extroverted. Yeah. And I feel like whoever come to my shows, them my people. Facts. So you feel what I'm saying? So like when you come to my show, I'm gonna get extroverted for you. You know, let you see the real me. Like you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just like to have fun in my shows. You know, I don't like to put no restrictions on nothing. To go crazy.
No shoes. You ever fucking like anybody throw a beer on stage and you like slip on it or something? It seems kind of dangerous.
I ain't never had no. Oh, one time I was performing at VCon.
Shout out Gary V.
Yeah, I was performing at VCon for Gary, and I had my mama. It's crazy. My mama had bought me some socks. Like you know, ever been to Sky Zone?
Yes.
She bought me some of them type of socks.
Trampoline place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She bought me some of them type of socks, but I had left them, so I was just on some regular socks, and it was like a what'd you say that stage was? It was like it was slippery.
Yeah.
So like the whole time I was like finna slip, but I had so instead of me performing on the stage, I had went on top of the speaker and just like was performing on top of the speaker because I was gonna fall on the stage. I ain't gonna lie, but that's the only time. Other than that, it ain't really been no problems.
What's been the most surprising city that had a good crowd that you wouldn't expect?
Dallas.
Really?
It was Dallas.
Why did you not expect them to be turned up?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be. This is just me though. I don't really be expecting no place to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't know the severity of what I do and how many like people I touch. I just know I do it, and you know what I'm saying. And you know what comes behind it comes behind it. But I never really, when I go perform, I be kind of like, I don't know how a crowd gonna be. You know, it's just me. I just know I'm gonna go out there and do my thing. But Dallas, it was just kind of like they was receptive. Like they was just like they knew the words. They was whatever I tell them to do, they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just I think somebody got to fighting in the crowd. That's
no good.
Yeah, that was I had to stop, and I didn't want to be, you know. But it just was a good time. It was a great time, and
cool.
Yeah, I love Dallas for that, for sure.
What are the tour plans for the summer? Do you have a schedule out or anything? Do you have any shows planned?
Yeah, we got some working right now. We got some dates working. We got
any festivals?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about festivals. I can't wait to do festivals though. I'm ready to do festivals. They look lit.
Yeah.
They look lit. I can't wait to do that.
Rolling Loud maybe.
Yeah.
Rolling Loud's crazy.
I actually talked to the guy over it and he was, you know what I'm saying? So
they're cool guys. They put on a really good show. Definitely need to see you up on the stage there.
Yeah, facts. It's gonna happen though. It's in the plans for sure.
So, track came out today. What is the summer plan for releases? You don't got to give a date, but is the project gonna come out in the summer, or we're looking a little bit later than that?
I think a little bit later, just because you know summer. I feel like summer is about I feel like timing wise, it'll be best for the drop like fall.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But we got more releases coming out this summer. We got some I got a song coming out with Charlie on the Friday.
Awesome.
Next month, and then I have another single that I have by myself that's coming out in August. That's banger. So then after that, we're gonna be we're getting ready for the tape. So
cool. What's Charlie like? What is he like? Fucking 19? I see all his music videos. He's playing beer pong and shit. Were you playing beer pong with all the college boys, the frat boys that he was rolling with?
Nah, I was gonna go, but
Post plays beer pong too. I'm sure you had to play with him.
Yeah, I think the first time I played against Post, I beat him.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I beat him. But I ain't play with Charlie though. I was in Atlanta. I was gonna go, but I was in Atlanta. I ain't pull up. But I don't know how old Charlie is. I don't know, but I don't know if he getting in bars too. So if he too, I don't want to put his age out there. You know?
I feel you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to fuck him up. He tries to sneak in with a fake ID, and they're like, "Hey, Charlie on the Friday."
Trying to play a block, man. Do what you do.
Yeah. Facts. Are you a big drinker? You like to party like that?
I used to drink. I don't drink no more though.
Yeah, me either.
I don't drink no more. I used to drink though. I used to drink. Then I stopped drinking and I started smoking. But I stopped smoking and drinking. So.
You're just off everything.
Yeah. Sometimes I do shrooms sometimes.
Yeah, me too. I fuck with the shrooms.
Yeah.
The chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them. I feel like if I had to like give any kind of just like guidance to people who do drugs, I would say do shrooms.
Not a lot though.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, you're not a lot. It's just like get in the happy spot and do shrooms. Like,
facts.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of just where is it?
I feel like alcohol is a little bit of a poison, and it's just so normalized to just be getting fucked up, and then you just feel terrible for like 3 days later. So
and it's just like I feel like when me personally, I feel like alcohol made me too like open.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's like when I drank, I just was like, oh yeah, you come party, you come kick, kick it. I don't feel like that's safe.
Not at all, especially for someone like who's got something to lose.
So that's why I kind of just like gave up that. But like I said, shrooms is more BM.
Shrooms and non-alcoholic beers. Shrooms and O'Doul's. That's what I'll have for you next time you come through.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I never heard that before.
Yeah, they're just beer that do nothing for you. So they just taste like beer, so it tastes gross, and it's
Oh no, I'm good.
Yeah. There's literally no need to do it.
Yeah.
But yo, thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Really hyped about the future plans and excited to see when the project comes out. This is Almost Viral. Wayne Jetski, Fresco Trey. Thanks for coming through, bro.
For sure.
Dope, man. That was awesome.
Hello.
Appreciate you.